How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing some Hugelkultur maintenance. As you can see, my two mounds here are looking like a mess, which is fine. It's actually not a mess. It's just waiting for me to get things prepared for this upcoming spring. I have been adding some soil to these mounds, but you can see there's a lot of exposure where I need to add some more soil. All the branching that you see there on the surface is from the greens, the perennial greens that I've been growing atop these mounds to help create even a more resilient structure. And those branches are going to help cradle the soil that I add onto these mounds before I add on another layer of wood chip. So I'm just going to set up the camera and let you guys see what I'm up to as far as, getting these Hugelkulturs ready for spring. In honesty, I'm a bit behind. Last year, I think I did this back in October, and that's a good way to winterize the mounds and let everything continually break down over the winter time. But it's no big deal. I'm just getting one thing done at a time. So one thing I'm going to be doing is simply chopping back some of these perennial greens and just throwing them atop the mound. These will actually take root and regrow through the soil. Not 100%, but enough to where I'm not worried about losing these plants. This is a technique I've developed over time. And sure, I could be harvesting the leaves off of these before I cover them with dirt, but obviously I've got more than enough greens that I even know what to do with at this point. So I had some borage growing on this mound last year, and you can see it's self-seeded. There's over a dozen plants growing out of the mound here. They're all clustered together. So I'm going to pull some of these plants out so I can transplant them elsewhere throughout the food forest. Couple there. I'll just set these aside for the meantime. I'll just snuggle this in on the edge of the pond here. Soak up some of those nutrients. I already added some soil over here. we're getting some rain now. So I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna keep working. All right, well, the rain really started coming down yesterday, so I got a little bit more work done on the Hugelkulturs, but I'm gonna finish on up today and just want to show you where I'm at. You can see I brought in some wood chips here, and I continued to mound up this Hugel bed here with some soil. There's some old wood chips mixed in there as well. At this point, these wood chips that have been breaking down over the past couple years, these aren't going to tie up any nitrogen, but I pretty much now got this mound where I want it. I'm just going to be adding some wood chips on top, and I'm doing a little bit of patchwork. So you can see over on this side here, I added in some more tree branches just to help keep the mound built up. I'm going to stick a little bit more soil in there. There's a couple little areas like this that could use some more soil. All right, so I'm going to call that good, and we'll start working on this one. So we got a lot of chopping to do on this mound. I'm going to be using the machete for that. Just going to give it a quick sharpening. Really like this little tool here, made by Corona. Great for sharpening knives, hand pruners. Has this carbide tip. There it is. A lot of new organic material added to the mound. You'll see later in the season how many of these sprout up and regrow, so I'm not worried about it. Now I'm going to mound up some soil, just like I did with the other mound. Put some wood chips on top, call it good. Chop and drop is a major component of food forestry that need not only apply to non-edible plants, but all the plants growing in your garden. Now, I grew those perennial greens atop the mound specifically so that I could chop and drop them and help build the mound year after year. Of course, if you only had a couple tree kales or tree collards, you wouldn't want to cut them down that way, but over time, it's up to you to choose what type of plants that you might want to grow in abundance and look at them as part of the overall system and how you're going to be building soil and closing the loop on your specific piece of property. So I'm just getting some soil here. A lot of this is composted wood chips that I not only piled up here, but I also took out of the pathways. This is primarily what I'm going to be using to build the soil layer back up on the Hugelkultur. So like you saw in the last clip, I also like to take some of the soil in between the mounds and the pathways, back to wood chips, and use that soil and rebuild the pathways with some fresh wood chips. These are systems that have been working out really good for really no right or wrong way to do hugelkultur. Some folks have questioned, what about all those gaps in the plant material? It's hard to get soil in there. Isn't all that airflow kind of bad for the hugel? Well, no. Just like with a compost pile, having a good amount of oxygen be able to reach even the center of the pile is a good thing. Helps things to break down quicker. So by getting a jump start on your hugel and doing a technique like this, you're allowing everything to break down. And over time, that soil is going to make its way into all the cracks and crevices in there, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Chop and drop plant. Kind of buried over the last year. These aren't really functional anyway, they're more decorative. These pathway blocks. starting to run low on wood chips. I think I got enough to top this Hugel here. And if this looks like a lot of work, well, it is some work, but I only got to do it once a year. Then I get many months of production off these mounds. I've been very happy with the results. So just enjoying the day, being outside, getting a workout while I'm prepping my garden for the spring. So I'm going to go get some more wood chips, top this mound, and we'll call these 2 Hugels set and ready for the upcoming growing season. All right, well, the sun is headed down, but I'm happy to get some more work done out here. And we got some more rain coming in a couple days. We'll soak these mounds really good, help that soil to work its way into the cracks. Here's what it looks on this side. Still got some cleanup to do over here. Put some fresh wood chips down. Well, I hope this video was helpful or at least entertaining in some way. If so, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. New uploads every week, sometimes every day. And so with that, I want to wish you all a great rest of your night. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.